They say everything's bigger in Texas, and looks like we're about to have a big race here today at Texas Motor Speedway. Under the lights is the running of the Samsung Mobile 500. Stop number 6 on the Castrol GTX Cup Series. And let's give you the starting line for today's event. Johnny Gardner, car 98 on the pole for today's event. Alongside Alan Cabanero, and all Ford front row. And all Chevy second row is behind him. That's Andres Allen, car number 4, the Kodak film Monte Carlo. He'll be alongside the 71 of Daniel Day. Then Sean Galligan, car 44. Yoshi starts in 5th position. And alongside Jeremy Doobie, car 29. Excuse me. Then row number 4 has Ian Dutta, car number 18. The Interstate Batteries Pontiac. And Dylan Poteet, car 31, the Lowe's Chevrolet. Here comes the command to fire him up here at Texas Motor Speedway.
Drivers, start your engines!
Manning in the fire engines. Row number 5 has Adrian Becker in the gum out colors, car number 30. And beside her, Keith Batson, who's having a pretty good season so far. The points leader starts in 10th position. Then Tyler Batson, car number 88, starts in 11th and 12th position. And outside row number 6 is Chris Thornton, who almost pulled it off at Bristol, the last race on the tour. Texas is home of the Labonte brothers, Bobby and Terry, along with Bobby Hillen Jr. So, along with several other drag racers as well, even though one now lives in Louisiana. But still, but nothing is nonsense. Let's go to racing at Texas Motor Speedway. The green flag waves. We are underway here in the Samsung Mobile 500. Jumping in front is Johnny Gardner, car number 98. 34 laps of distance here today. Andres Allen in 2nd position. Pole speed at 210 miles an hour. Not quite as spectacular as we saw at Atlanta, another downforce track. But produce a downforce package of these cars have been superior on these mile-and-a-half racetracks, as we saw it at Vegas and again at Atlanta. Interesting to see what happens if we hit tracks like Charlotte, which will be later on the schedule for All-Star Weekend. Almost 4 wide here for 2nd position. Now Johnny Gardner caught up high. Andres Allen takes the lead. Adrian Becker inside of Ian Dutta. A pair of Pontiacs battling it out. Dutta in 18, Becker in the 30. Tyler Batson up there. Cody Lamas, the defending race winner in 15. That tremendous finish when we had a big pileup on the final lap. And Lamas having to win one that came out unscathed and went on to win the race. Mike Becker up there, car 43. He's right there behind him. TJ Lick, one of the great rookies so far in this season. He's in 25 car. He's challenging for the top 5 position at the moment, with the help of Jessica Shelton in 94, the winner at Rockingham. Now Mike Becker goes for the lead. TJ Lick tries to pull him up in the Cody Lamas in 15. And Becker looks like he'll lead the lap in 43, the King Richard Petty colors. But here comes TJ Lick on the inside. And he's got Jessica Shelton shoving him in 94. But now Shelton gets him loose, and now Shelton will take the lead with the help of Joshua Osborne in 35. Or will Osborne take the lead and make it 3 wide? And he will make it 3 wide out of turn number 4. Osborne and Shelton side by side. Who leads this lap? Osborne does. And now Rohit Baderview makes a try at it. Nope. Now here comes Pichu London. 3 wide, about 10 rows deep. Just tremendous action here at Texas Motor Speedway. Tell you, once the green flag dropped, these cars are exploding with competition at the moment. Lap speeds 213 miles an hour. Michael Norman to the lead. He and Seth Cole touch. Stephanie Naylor inside, car 97. And she's right up there. Now here comes Levi McIntyre in 99. He's up in the field right now, 42. Dion Scott, 1 car, Joshua Collard. He's up there along with Cole Daly in 24. Daly dips the apron of the track. He slows the entire field down behind him. Backstretch now. 3-wide battle. Here comes Johnny Gardner, car 98. He's going inside of Adrian Becker. Collared up high now. Cole Daly may have hit the apron, but he's recovered from that now, obviously. On board with Cole Daly. And here it comes on the outside here. Here comes Ann Batson inside for the lead. Cole led the lap. But now P.J. Williams makes him at the inside of Ann Batson for the lead now. But here comes Cassandra Renzi, the winner at Bristol. She dives inside. Car number 9. Chris Washer right behind in the 5 car. Renzi leads the lap. I tell you, if it stays this way the whole race here, it's going to be who? It's going to be pretty much a 200 it's going to be about a 215 mile an hour chess match. Where are you when the white flag falls? Cabanero, car 12 inside of his Penske teammate, Michael Norman. Norman led the lap, but here comes Cabanero. He's been pretty good. His team's been pretty good so far, the second Penske team. And oh, problems! Oh, my goodness! 10 car was up and over as Charlie Rodriguez, Dustin Slonikers crashed. A horrific crash in turn number 1. And here's what happened. Tyler Batson squeezed. Oh my gosh. Barrel roll, barrel roll. Do the barrel roll. Oh my gosh. Charlie Rodriguez barrel rolled it. TJ Lick was almost upside down too. Let's take a look again. Tyler Batson in 88. Watch him in that car. He turns into TJ Lick and squeezed both TJ and the 10 of Charlie Rodriguez. And Keith Batson gets up in the wall as well. Mike Becker hard crash. Oh, and he got jacked up. Rohit Baderby's in the crash. Chris Dalton's in the crash. Ian Dutta's in the crash. It's going to make for some interesting in-car camera views, too. On board Charlie Rodriguez. Got into a frightening 210 mile an hour flip. Now for Mike Becker's view, watch what happens. And final view from inside of TJ Lick's car. See what he saw in the Budweiser Chevrolet. And I think let's take a quick look and see. I think Dustin Sloniker spun by himself. I don't know what happened there. I think we saw. I don't know if Sloniker was in the crash. Was in the turn 1 crash or not. Now he had made it through the crash. I think this is what happened. I think there's Joshua Osborne in car 15. Yeah, Osborne saved it to try to make it through the crash, but I think there's where Sloniker, here he is in 16. And he rear-ends Joshua Osborne and gets rear-ended by Dalton Day and sends Sloniker in hard in the wall. So, just crazy stuff happening here in Texas, and we're just in time too. The green flag about to wave here on lap number 18 of this race. 17 down and 17 to go here at Texas Motor Speedway. Dylan Poteet out in front, and his buddy Charles Jackson in second position. Third is Jeremy Doobie. Fourth is Jeff James. Fifth, Kyle Matthews. Green flag waves once again. Poteet gets a good start on Charles Jackson. Poteet accelerating up to the gears right now. And here comes Doobie. His car's up to full sun, and it's proving that drafting's all important on this mile-and-a-half racetrack. It's like a lot like you're running Daytona and Talladega. You run all by yourself. You're pretty much screwed just about. Drafting's it's what it's all about with these cars. Jeremy Doobie out in front now. Jeff James and Michael Norman trying to go 3 wide. Joshua Carr's up there, and look who's in. Where did Jessica Shelton come from the 94 car? She's up in the top 10 all of a sudden. Top 5 now. She's in 5th. Shelton, who won at Rockingham, goes for her lead. She's 3 wide for the lead now. Collard and Norman on the outside. And now here comes Cassandra Renzi, car number 9. She makes a move to the inside. About 9, 10, 12 cars you can throw a blanket over. And running up close together, I should say. At over 215 miles an hour. 214's been the fastest lap here. And no problems! Collards crashing to Shelton! Shelton's car badly banged up. Rohit Betterview mowing the yard. And that's going to put Cassandra Renzi out in front. But a big crash happening coming out of turn number, I think out of turn 4. Yeah, Michael Norman turned into Joshua Collard, sent Collard into Shelton. And there's where Norman starts spinning around in car number 2. So Michael Norman looks like the only one that's spun out. And this whole deal looked like Collard and Shelton got put up in the wall. So, pace cars, lights are off as we're about to get ready for 9 laps to go on the restart. Be 25 in the books out of 34 laps. Cassandra Renzi looking for her second win in a row. Kyle Matthews looking for his first of the season. His best finish was a second in the Daytona 500. He's in second. Cole Daly, winner at Twin Ring Motegi, last race on the Tour, is in third. In the Jeff Gordon colors. For Hendrick Motorsports, car 24. Jeff James in fourth position. Fifth, Jeremy Doobie. Sixth is Chris Washer. Seventh is PJ Williams. Eighth, Johnny Gardner. Ninth, Dylan Poteet. And 10th is Dion Scott in car 42. Pace car on the pit road is from the grandstand view. As we come to start finish line, 9 laps to go. Green flag back in the air. Up through the gears they go. Out of turn number 2, Cassandra Renzi. Out in front, Kyle Matthews. Now being challenged by Cole Daly for second. How long will they hold on for this 9-lap shootout? They say everything's bigger in Texas. How big is this finish going to be? Jeff James goes into second position now. Chris Washer trying to make it 3 wide. Washer won in Atlanta. He's trying to win his second downforce race of the season. Cassandra Renzi looking for a second in a row. She won at Bristol in an equally wild race there. And now here comes PJ Williams inside of Chris Washer for second. Johnny Gardner, he's up there. He has not won since season 9, I think. Gardner looking for a win in car 98. Dion Scott's up there. Daniel Day. Cole Daly. Pete Julin up there in 22. He's up there. Tim Fiegel in 46. Jeremy Doobie's up there. Here comes Ann Batson, car number 3. Here, she's second standings coming. She's coming in. But oh, Daniel Day gets shoved up the track. Here comes Cole Daly in 24. He's down on the bottom. 5 to go. Renzi still leads. Cole Daly now has his eyes set on Cassandra Renzi. On board with Cole Daly. He knows the lead's, he knows it's right there. The lead's right there ahead of him. And yellow flag waves. You saw it through the windshield. Problems in turn number 4, looks like. Joshua Osborne's crashed. Jeremy Doobie. Tim Fiegel. Jessica Shelton hard crash. TJ Williams. Oh my goodness. Dalton Day's crashed. Michael Norman's crashed. Oh my goodness. Keith Badson looks like he's crashed. Mike Becker. Dion Scott. Better question is, who wasn't in this crash? And a crash happening with 4 laps to go. I don't know if we'll get this race restarted. I don't think we will. And if that's the case, Cassandra Renzi's won her second race in a row. But, if that's the case, but let's look again at what happened. Oh, and yep, and that answers the question right there. Oh, Jeremy Doobie. Up and over he goes, and that blocked the entire track. Oh, Dalton Day, what a hit. I mean, he went so fast, he more than jacked up Joshua Osborne in the 35 car. But I think they all happened with Doobie and Batson. Let's see what happened with her. Doobie and Johnny Gardner got service. Here he goes. There's Doobie and Batson right here. They spin right up the track. Now let's slow-mo again. And Doobie's upside down. Dion Scott's crashing right here. And Joshua Osborne rear-ended Stephanie Naylor, and there's where Dalton Day He just about turned Joshua Osborne over in 35. There's where Adrian Becker, she's crashed. Jeff James has crashed. Charles Jackson sneaks his way through. And tearing up a lot of Bruton Smith's grass here at Texas Motor Speedway. Andrea Allen and Comments taking the low road. There's Stephanie Naylor. She's crashed. We'll go back to more replays here in a minute, but on the final lap, so the yellow and white flags have both flown, so that means the race is over here at Texas Motor Speedway. Cassandra Renzi gets her second win in a row. She wins it as she'll take home the Samsung Mobile 500. Cole Daly comes home in second place. Third was Daniel Day. Fourth place to Pichu London. Fifth, Dylan Poteet. Sixth, Zed Weinstein. Seventh was Johnny Gardner. Eighth, Chris Washer. Ninth, Seth Cole. And 10th place to Cody Lamas. We'll go with some onboard camera views on this crash we just had too. But a big win for Cassandra Renzi, car number 9, the Cartoon Network Ford Taurus. Goes to victory lane, and there it is. Cassandra Renzi wins the Samsung Mobile 500 here at Texas Motor Speedway. And let's go to the results, and some of here is there's your top 20 in the race right here. Cassandra Renzi wins the race here today. Cole Daly comes home second. Third, Daniel Day. Fourth place will belong to Pichu London here. We gave you the top 10 already. Joshua Collard comes home in 6th position. 7th or 11th position, Andrea Allen 12th. Kyle Matthews 13th. 14th was Charles Jackson. 15th, Chris Darton. 16th was Jeff James. 17th was Sean Galligan. Keith Batson 18th. 19th was Adrian Becker, and Tim Fiegel ends up finishing in 20th position. But we'll go to some in-car camera views on this crash, and we'll give you the rest of the finishing order here after today's event. Well, let's go to the in-car views first off. Let's ride with Jeremy Doobie in 29. On board with Jeremy. Now from Ann Badson's view, watch what happens. Brother. Jessica Shelton's view. Driving on the front stretch, and oh crap. Hard lick from Jessica Shelton. That is a bad one. Joshua Osborne's view. He was in 19th when this all happened. See some wreck up happening up in front of him right here. There's where Joshua got jacked up by Dalton Day. And now from Dalton Day's view. It's going to be just about like riding with Jessica Shelton on his deal. Out of turn 4, and oh crap. And Joshua almost landed right back on Dalton's hood. There he got hit by Dion Scott and Jessica Shelton both. Michael Norman, he spun out as well. There's Mike Becker, he crashed hard into him. So here's the rest of your finishing order here at Texas here. And look at the attrition list. Oh my gosh. Here. 18 cars out of the race. Rohit Baderview with a crash. Michael Norman with a crash. Mike Becker with a crash. Dion Scott had an ignition problem. Dalton Day a camshaft problem in his car. Jeremy Doobie with an ignition problem. Stephanie Naylor with a crash. PJ Williams crashed. Ann Batson crashed. Jessica Shelton with a crash. Joshua Osborne in a fuel leak. Levi McIntyre, Alan Cavagnaro, TJ Lick, Ian Dutta, Tyler Batson, Charlie Rodriguez, and Dustin Slonker, all with a crash, all out of the race. But one who survived the whole melee was Cassandra Renzi as she takes home her second win in a row. And number 9, Cartoon Network Ford, as she takes home the title here today. Keith Batson remains the points leader by 39. Renzi now is in second place with her 2 wins so far. She becomes the first repeat winner this season. Peachy London in third, Ann Batson in fourth. Fifth is Charlie Rodriguez, Dylan Poteet, Cole Daly, Chris Washer, Jessica Shelton, and Andrea Sal in the top 10. And right now in 20th place would be Seth Cole. And a 3-way tie for 16 between PJ Williams, Tyler Batson, and Joshua Osborne. But that whole crash deal shook things up at Texas, that's for sure. I said everything's bigger in Texas, and I wasn't lying when we said we was going to have a Texas-sized finish. There's where the rest of your runs are running right now in the points. So Martinsville's next up on the tour. The old Martinsville, I might add. Yes. The Goodies Fast Spin Relief 500. Don't miss it.